In some corners of the world, time seems to stand still, untouched by the rapid pace of modern life. Hidden away in remote jungles and isolated mountain ranges, tribes continue to preserve ancient customs, rituals, and beliefs, preserving ways of life that may seem both fascinating and unsettling to the outside world. These communities live by traditions so deeply rooted in history that they might seem like stories pulled from dark, forgotten legends. In this video, we'll take you on a journey to explore 10 wild tribes whose existence will undoubtedly send a shiver down your spine. Number 10. The Drunken Warriors. In the vast rugged steppes of Yinka and the soaring peaks of Homo Park in Ethiopia lives the Mercy tribe, a fierce and formidable African community of around 9,000 people. Renowned for their bold body markings and warrior culture, the Mercy are a tribe unlike any other, with customs that push the boundaries of what most would consider civilized. But perhaps the most striking and alarming trait of the Mercy tribe is their profound reliance on alcohol. They craft a potent brew from fermented sorghum, a drink that often fuels erratic and aggressive behavior. It's not uncommon for members of the tribe to carry weapons at all times, and their affinity for drunken combat serves as a defense mechanism in a landscape fraught with territorial disputes and cattle raids. For tourists, crossing into Mercy territory can be a harrowing experience, leaving behind not just memories of fear, but a deep sense of awe at the warriors who live by their own brutal rules. Number 9. Tree Dwellers. Deep in the untamed jungles of southeast western New Guinea, the Orwe tribe has carved out a life high above the forest floor. These resourceful people, hunters, gatherers, and horticulturists, live in homes perched up to 35 meters above ground in the treetops. Their elevated dwellings protect them not just from floods and wild animals, but also from malevolent spirits, which their culture believes lurk closer to the earth. The Orwe's deeply held superstitions lead them to a terrifying practice: the consumption of human flesh. When a tribe member dies under mysterious or unexplained circumstances, the Orwe believe that an evil spirit has entered their body, consuming them from within. Their response? They retaliate by consuming the spirit, turning their deceased into an evil spirit to be eradicated, one bite at a time. Number 8. Dancing masks high in the rugged mountains of Mali's Bandiagara Fault, the Dogon people have lived in isolation for centuries, retaining an air of mystery that few have been able to penetrate. The Dogon are best known for their mesmerizing masked dances, which are an integral part of their ancient ceremonies. These dances, involving elaborate chants and symbolic movements, are much more than just performance. They are a sacred tradition that calls upon the spirits of creation, offering protection and ensuring the tribe's survival. These ceremonies are not open to all, however. Only men who have undergone a rigorous initiation into the tribe's mysterious spiritual practices are allowed to partake in these dances. The Dogon's commitment to their culture is unmatched, as they continue to hold tightly to beliefs and rituals that have been passed down through generations for centuries. Number 7. Lion hunters. Stretching across the sun-baked plains of Kenya and Tanzania, the Maasai people live a semi-nomadic life, bound to their cattle in ways that are as ancient as their very existence. According to Maasai mythology, all the herds of the world belong to them, a belief that has stoked tensions, particularly in regions plagued by cattle theft. In times long past, the Maasai warriors would prove their valor by hunting lions, fiercely hunting these majestic creatures as a rite of passage. Though conservation efforts have since put an end to this brutal practice, the Maasai's fierce protection of their cattle remains unchanged. Even today, they are prepared to face down a lion, standing their ground to defend their most prized possession. Number 6. Dancing skeletons. High in the mist-shrouded mountains of Papua New Guinea, between 1,600 and 2,400 meters above sea level, a chilling tradition persists among the Sinbu tribe. This tribe is renowned for their bone-painted bodies, an eerie custom that has its roots in ancient defense tactics. By adorning their bodies with markings resembling skeletal remains, the Sinbu warriors aim to instill fear and awe in rival tribes. The painted skeletons were meant to project an image of supernatural power, turning fear into a weapon to defend their lands. To this day, the Sinbu's use of body art serves as a reminder of the tribe's enduring struggle to safeguard their territory from those who dare to challenge them. Number 5. African giants. In the vast plains of South Sudan, the Dinka tribe stands apart, not just in culture, but in stature. Known as the tallest tribe in Africa, with an average height surpassing 1.80 meters, the Dinka are a proud and imposing people. Their physical presence is matched by a deep connection to the land, as they are skilled farmers, fishermen, and herders with an almost spiritual bond to their livestock. The Dinka hold their cattle in the highest regard, seeing them as sacred beings. Their livestock provide not only sustenance but also play a crucial role in their religious practices. They use cattle for sacrifices, adorn themselves with milk and butter, and even employ cattle urine as a form of personal decoration, expressing reverence for the animals that are at the center of their world. Number 4. Prehistoric hunters. Far from the reach of modern civilization, in the remote northern plains of Tanzania, the Hadza tribe lives as a living link to the ancient world. These resilient hunter-gatherers have maintained a way of life unchanged for millennia, relying on a vast knowledge of the land to survive. Their skills are so refined that they can hunt large prey, buffalo, zebras, using poisons derived from local plants, a technique passed down through generations. Though they primarily hunt baboons, the Hadza's survival instincts extend beyond the hunt. They fiercely protect their land and territory, using their knowledge of the environment to keep intruders at bay, including tourists and camera crews who sometimes seek to document their way of life. For the Hadza, their connection to the earth and their ancient practices are a matter of life and death. Number 3. Jungle warriors. In the dense, shadowed forests of southwestern Ethiopia, the Suri tribe has maintained their ancient traditions for centuries. Among the most striking of their customs is the practice of lip plate enlargements, a symbol of beauty and status. The larger the lip plate, the higher the dowry a woman can demand. But beauty is not the only measure of strength in the Suri culture. The tribe's warriors engage in painful body scarifications, enduring the rituals as a testament to their resilience and strength. The belief is that the more pain one can withstand, the less vulnerable they are to wild animals or enemy tribes. The Suri's most brutal tradition, however, is the Donga, an annual stick fight where warriors test their mettle in a brutal contest of strength, skill, and endurance, ensuring their place as fierce protectors of their people. Number 2. Men of Clay. In the remote eastern highlands of Papua New Guinea, the Sasaro tribe is known for their chilling and highly effective defensive tactics. Once oppressed by a neighboring tribe, the Sasaro turned fear itself into a weapon. They crafted terrifying masks, adorned with demonic features, and coated themselves in clay to transform into vengeful spirits. Their terrifying appearance struck fear into the hearts of their enemies, ensuring their dominance. The Sasaro's psychological warfare was so successful that even today, they continue to honor this tradition with annual rituals that commemorate their triumph over oppression. Number 1. Cursed children. In the heart of Ethiopia, among the Hamer tribe, a deeply unsettling tradition continues to this day. Children born under certain circumstances, whether due to deformities, being twins, or even the order in which their teeth grow, are deemed cursed. Known as the Mickey, these children are believed to bring misfortune, disease, and even natural disasters to their tribe. The Hamer tribe ostracizes these children, subjecting them to horrific fates in an effort to ward off the perceived curse. Though efforts have been made to end this tragic practice, it still endures in some parts of the tribe. The belief in the curse reflects a dark side of superstition, one that continues to haunt innocent lives and shape the destiny of the most vulnerable in the tribe.